All right, imposter syndrome. Definition of it. It happens when you go from doing something new and you feel like an imposter because you've never done it before or you haven't done it very often. So in my case, songwriter, that's been something that I've struggled with, and I've felt imposter syndrome over it because I'd only written a few songs. Now that I've written more than 10 songs, I can with 100% certainty say I'm a songwriter. I've written more than 10 songs. I'm no longer pretending to be a songwriter. That is part of my identity. And if I did not feel like it was part of my identity, it's not who I am, then I'm being an imposter. That's what being an imposter is, right? So if I'm talking to a camera and uploading videos, I'm technically a YouTuber, right? But I'm pretending to be a YouTuber until I realize, wait a minute, I've done this 10, 20 times now. I'm a YouTuber. So I'm trying to figure out where to park. Should I park? I should do like this lady, just park in the road. People out here selling. This is smart. It's a nice day for a little walk in the park. Hold on. Do a U-turn, 3.4-point turn. Thai drivers, when they see that a foreigner is driving, they give me some grace. But I gotta drive through mud to get to. Oh, they're selling durian. Durian gives me a headache. Let's go film over here. Go film in our favorite spot. We'll just go for a little walk in this area, have a little chat. This is all coming up from writing the final chapters in the book. Imposter syndrome happens. It happens when you change your personality or your avatar or try to become a better version of yourself or do something new. Imposter syndrome happens. For instance, just publishing a book. That means I'm an author now. It still feels really weird to say that I'm an author. So I'm definitely an imposter. I'm an imposter author. I'm experiencing imposter syndrome because I haven't taken that on as a part of my identity yet. And I think as soon as I do that, promoting the book will be easier, talking about the book will be easier, writing more books, stuff like that will be easier. But until then, I'm basically an imposter. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's a free book. The book doesn't cost anything. And then as soon as I get it on Amazon, I'm gonna put it at the lowest price I can possibly put. I just want the information in there to get to the most people possible. I want you to be able to have the information in there to help you overcome whatever hurdle or challenge or whatever it is going on in your mind that keeps you stuck in a loop and not moving toward your goals, moving toward the things you wanna do. I've released 10 songs as an artist on Spotify. And I feel like a songwriter. I feel like an artist. And up until now, I've been afraid to even really tell people that. And so this is that tipping point for me for overcoming imposter syndrome. But it happens in every facet of all of the things that you want to do. So you want to be a songwriter, you want to be an author, you want to be a better dad, whatever it is. It takes doing it for a while before you can take that on as part of your personality, as part of who you are, as part of you. But once you do that, then you don't have imposter syndrome anymore because you are no longer an imposter. So if you feel like you're an imposter, analyze, have I done it enough? And why haven't I accepted that as part of my identity? In the book, I have an entire avatar worksheet and how to create sort of a new identity. And you can add those things in. You can add YouTuber, you can add songwriter, you can add father, you can add all the things that you want to put about your new identity into the new avatar. And then it will be easier to embrace these things into your new self and become less of an imposter. When you just try that identity on, it's easier to let go of all of the limiting beliefs that you already have, all the stuckness that you already have, all the loops, all the tricks your mind plays on. It's easier to just let that go for a minute while you're trying on the new identity, the new avatar. And it's tricky because it comes on, it comes off, you fluctuate back and forth. And those transitions, those are what I'm amalgamating and concluding at the end of the book. I don't know how driving, vlogging content, people, I guess they just go normally just park in a parking lot somewhere and talk. These vlogging, parked vlogging YouTuber people. It seems to be everyone nowadays. I'm doing it out of necessity. It's hot AF outside and we have to go pick up some cake for the wife's bakery to deliver. 2 birds, 1 something. I wanted to talk a little bit about content creation, being stuck. Oh, I shouldn't go out this way. Everything is backwards. We'll get there eventually. Try not to as far as I go. Right. All right. No problem. Everything is fine. I had to park away from the durian because I can't turn right. How do I get back home? That's a good home. I think I can go straight here. Content. I think I want to talk about money. I think we all need money. You think you want money, so you have freedom. But money actually gives you two things. It doesn't just give you freedom, it also gives you power. So like people will analyze money and say, oh, that gives you freedom. But no, I think it gives you power. Because you can have other people do things. There's a price. Everybody has a price, right? You heard that before. But just in general, everybody has a price for doing things. Whether it's the price that you're willing to spend your day at a job, whatever the price is. People have a price, things have a price, so you have power over people. And I don't think people realize that or realize how lucky we are that we have that power. We have the ability to wield money, fiat. The irony is that it's all fake and made up. But the world we live in, the society that we live in, the thing that we want to participate in or become better in, uses it. So we get this double-edged sword. Whichever side of the sword you're holding, because it's going to stab you. So society teaches us having money is good and having money is bad, but rich people are bad. So I'm taking that on. I'm adding that to my avatar worksheet in the book. I'm adding ability to handle money, what it's like if I had a lot of money. How would I treat people? How would I be with that money? Something, I've come into money before, a little bit, not that much, and I used to spend it on friends. And it became like a crutch for me. Let me explain. There's two sides to this. There's two sides, maybe three sides. But it became a crutch. Like I would pay friends to go out to dinner so that I would have someone to talk to. In fact, you could argue that I'm making this YouTube video right now so that I have someone to talk to. It's kind of lonely out here in Thailand. That's beside the point. Beside the point. I think making enough of these videos will attract people that are interested in the same topics or have a similar mindset as I do. And I think that's the advantage of the internet. People, ooh, there's a car coming a long way. People talk about the internet as such a bad thing because it just hijacks your dopamine and all this kind of stuff. And it does do all that stuff. And you should watch your screen time. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm constantly talking about how messed up that is and how not good that is. I have an entire video about it. Well, the point is that people are living their lives like this with their phones, just glued to their phones. So their new lives are the lives of the phone, and real life is in between. It's like sleeping is in between, real life is in between being online. And it's for better or worse. It's fortunate/unfortunate. It's something you can use to your advantage or something that could take advantage of you. So that's something I'm adopting. That's new, brand new. Just changing my money mindset, but not just my money mindset. Like I know mine is broken, mine isn't working correct. So I'm creating a mindset inside of my avatar worksheet. And if you haven't already, come on, get the book. Something is wrong with you. If you haven't noticed, so get the book, Something is Wrong with You. And the link is in the show notes. And so I got probably cut this together all which ways to try to make a cohesive story out of it. You know what? There's going to be more music content on this channel. I've got a bunch of songs. I'm going to start making little TikTok videos, some kind of music video, something to go with those songs. So I know I've thoroughly confused the YouTube algorithm, but YouTube algorithm, hey, this is for self-improvement, self-discovery, becoming a better version of yourself, and also cool music, cool alternative pop music. So if you're into any of those things, make sure you hit the subscribe button and watch another video up there.